Hello, welcome to Phoenix Point as we continue trying to see if we can save humanity from this Pandoran threat. So when we left off last time, I was kind of debating, what do I do? We have two people here at the base. And do I take him up to Phoenix Point and have him, join up with these others up here or not? And I think that's what I'm going to do. And then continue exploring. Actually, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put him in the base, and we're going to come up here and pick up a crew, because we're going to come back down here and start investigating these different sites. I have another recruit. Oh, okay. A heavy assault and a heavy. So we really want to try and get everybody else down to our Asian base. Yeah, so we can make that kind of ammo now. Oh, this was our new guy, right? Okay, this was the guy who joined us. Let's see, we'll move her to the Manticore. Move Nora to the Manticore because we want to try and get them to have more experience. We'll move Irina to the Manticore. We don't have another sniper weapon. Right? Yep, he's got an assault gun and she's got an assault gun. Takashi. Let's go ahead and put him on the Manticore. And then Sophia. What? Level up? Okay, we're going to give her... Because Sophia is going to be a multi-class with an infiltrator. And we don't have access to that yet. We're going to go ahead and give her ready for action, though. And she currently has no armor or anything. That's because we gave it to her. Gonna give her armor back. We're gonna bring her out. And then who else do we want? Okay, so this is the additional salt that we're taking, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's put Manticore in the... Omar in the Manticore. And then I think we're ready to do something. The personnel... 733 food, and we have 268. Okay, I don't know. I don't know about all those picks there. Let's see. What we want to find more Anu. Are they this direction? Let's go find out.
Research complete.
Okay. You got 375 food, 250 mats, 125 tech. Pandoran colonies are underground tunnel-like structures made of Pandora virus-produced biomass. Following the ecological transformation of the sea, they appear to be the next step towards the total conquest of the Earth's ecosystems. Each colony produces its own specific mutations, which is why we see certain mutations predominant in different regions. The colonies seem to expand their area of operation over time, attacking any human settlements they find. Based on colony growth patterns, we suspect that there are multiple levels of development. The initial level has been classified as the Pandoran nest. Okay. So that's just telling us that. Okay, so we could do capture and containment. And that was it, right? Yep. So we are close to being able to create technology capable of capturing and containing live Pandoran subjects. Achieving this goal would allow research on living Pandorans, further enhancing our understanding of them. And that's the next thing it wants us to do. Okay, I think we do that one so we can cross-class Sophia. I don't know what this does for us. Power plant energy production is increased by 50%. But okay, I don't know. Are the bases somehow impacted by what we have in there? Okay, so an energy generator for many. See, it doesn't tell us. I don't see where it's like telling us how many items it can support. So I don't know. Oh, power consumption 9 of 20. Okay. All right. Okay, I think this is what we're going with now, right now for our research. Let's keep moving. They have finished that development, and they've started poison weapons. Family gathering. Our operatives have sat down beside an old house, miles away from any other buildings. The whole place looks pristine. The lawn has been mown, the hedges trimmed, the fences painted a bright white, but there is no answer to our calls. So we're going to be standing on the step on the porch, and the floor is going to open up and we're going to fall into a trap. Our operatives break down the door of the home to find a family sitting in wooden chairs in the dining room. They are all dead. It looks like they expired only hours before our people got here. There's not a mark on any of them. Wow, okay. There's an enormous larder with food we can use. Plus 90 food, okay.
Research complete.
I think that we had read this. So now we get an increased damage infliction of 15% on the Mist Sentinel. Now we're going to do the Mind Fragger Autopsy. Yay, another Anu. We can be better. Do these guys actually grow food? And they have. A berserker. And we want a berserker. So let's hire this soldier, and we're going to put him in the Asian base. And I forget, Asian base. We do have a training facility, yes. Okay. Melissa Murphy. I'm going to look at my notes real quick, update my notes, and I'll be right back. Okay. So she has Farsighted, additional +2 to willpower and 10 perception range. Close Quarter Specialist gains shotgun proficiency with +20% accuracy and melee weapon proficiency with 20% damage. So that's good. As a berserker, we're going to give her shotgun. Self-defense specialist gain PDW and handgun proficiency with +10% damage, +10% accuracy, and +10 tiles hearing range. That's good too. So that's what she looks like. Got the blue hair going on. Yes, so we're going to take all this stuff off, and then we're going to put it back on her. But this way, this is what? This is Udar. That way we could reverse engineer if we want. So there's the helmet, the leg armor, the body armor, and we do want, where's our, oh, here it is. We do want to reverse engineer this. And yep, because we want to be able to give our heavies a weapon that they can bash with. So this is just telling us about these things here. Yeah, we'll go with the Mind Fragger Autopsy, then we're going to go with the Fist, then the laser weapons. And no Anu with that grows food, right? So the suggestion is that for the economy, and I don't know if I said this yet or not, but that really you should buy food from Anu, materials from New Jersey, and tech from Sanhedrin. And I've yet to play a single game, one single game at all, period, complete, where Anu grew food. So, whatever. Let's be ridiculous. Okay, the satellite uplink is repaired at the Phoenix, Alaska. So we should start getting some radar detection going on here, which hopefully maybe will eventually discover where this Pandoran base is over here that keeps attacking this place here. Loyalty, Fort Sloboda. At Fort Sloboda, a Tobias West speech is being broadcast. West is explaining New Jericho's concept of loyalty. Our loyalty is to the earth that was, the true earth, with its systems of competition and evolution, and the apex of those processes, Homo sapiens, the rational animal that thrives in freedom. To stand against the invaders, against the corruption of that system, is what brings us together. It is an idea rooted in history and biology, giving birth to a voluntary community under a leader whose sole purpose is to build a future where all that is strong and good will flourish and all that is weak and corrupt will wither, the way it has always been on this earth. So we can argue that West is wrong to think humanity has reached its apex. We can praise the speech. We can argue that West is wrong for thinking a voluntary community needs a leader. And we can respectfully allow the speech to conclude. Let's do that. And then we get +5 opinion from the Haven leader. As long as we are driven by that loyalty, West continues, a loyalty born of the ego, of that unalienable core that makes each of us unique, not even the most powerful abomination will be able to stand in our way. There is an explosion of cheers. Okay.
Research complete.
So, Mindfragger autopsy. We got 190 mats from that. Mindfraggers are a bioweapon designed to control and possibly abduct human subjects. The creature's head detaches from the body during an attack, becoming permanently linked to its host. Fortunately, killing the attached creature will remove it safely, restoring the victim to a normal state of mind. Genetic origins, 22% arthropoid. Arthropoid, yeah. 3% human, 75% unknown. Function, mind control. The precise mechanism of control is unknown. Reproduction, eggs from hatcheries in Pandoran colonies. Mobility, very fast, but unable to climb or jump high. Take the high ground. This is baloney. This is absolute baloney. I've been, again, when I was testing the game out, I've been in missions where I was up 2 floors and the sucker jumped up next to my soldier and jumped on his head. So, yeah. Yeah, whatever. That's a lie. Weaknesses. Easy to kill, very vulnerable to explosives. Once attached, dispatch it with a single shot weapon in order to minimize damage to victim.
Mind fraggers. Funny how that crude name our soldiers came up with stuck. Appropriate, I suppose. These vile creatures personify everything that makes the Pandorans so despicable. They are designed to rob us of our will, of our humanity.
Okay. Okay, a scavenging site. Very good. We are not going to deploy. Okay. Oh, what else now? I miss. Oh, there it is. Oh, grenade launcher technology. A heavy long-range clearance weapon would be a useful advancement against the proliferation of small, agile Pandorans such as the Mindfragger. We probably should research the disciples of Anu. We want to change this, I realized. We want this to be Phoenix, Asia. Now, Alaska. Yeah, okay. I'm going to check my notes real quick and I'll be right back. Okay. I wanted to see what the suggestions were for the bases. And as I thought, there's a recommendation that we have more than one training facility. So there you go with that. 8 days still in the Helios. Phoenix Aeronautics. It has a research base or a research unit.
Construction complete.
Okay, very good. So now we can make this our main base.
Research complete.
Let's go ahead and make one of those. So we can give it back to our Berserker. Alright, another Anu. Yeah, just kind of wondering, should I activate this base? Probably not.
So, New Jericho continues to expand its military capabilities, this time with a new class of soldier. The technician, robotic arms, cranial input hubs. It all sounds very impressive, and we are not exactly opposed to this development. But we do wonder, when is New Jericho going to invest in anything other than war?
Probably whenever the threat's over with, maybe, huh?
Yes, we need to achieve some kind of peace. And we in Synedrion aren't unwilling to fight. But winning is more than just building the biggest army. To win, we need a functional infrastructure. We need people who can plan. We need a system that works.
Okay, well, building an army doesn't mean that you can't do that too, so I don't know what the problem is.
Research complete.
Other than fabricated difficulties. The disciples of Anu are a syncretic religion formed out of several previous cults. The children of the Black Tide, the holy disciples of the xenoglossic doctrine, and the order of Anu. So, syncretic. I think that the developers of the game were like breaking out the dictionary and looking up whatever $50 words they could find. By the messianic figure known only as the Exalted, she forged the disparate elements of the cults into a unified belief system built around her visions of Anu, the dead god. The disciples of Anu leadership follows a strict hierarchy, and access to the Exalted is reserved only for the most faithful. Should we seek out an alliance with her, we would first have to gain the approval of her servants, the apostle to the once born, the keeper of the threshold, the voiceless, the $1,000 word there. Hierophant. The blind legate. The shadowed hierarch. And finally, the synod of yearning. The latter, said to be a compound being of some kind, effectively runs the day-to-day operations of the disciples. And we got 250 food. Okay.
The disciples of Anu were a mystery. Where others saw devastation, they saw hope. Where others saw the end of the world, they saw a new beginning. Their leader called herself the Exalted, and she claimed to believe in humanity. She preached that the human soul was perfect, that the root of our problems was our insufficient evolution. The Pandora virus was a threat, but it was also an opportunity to change ourselves, to become better humans, to mutate. We knew that humanity needed to adapt. There was no other way to survive. The disciples offered a solution, but what was their end game? There was something beyond their hierarchies and their rituals. The Exalted had a secret.
Okay. There you have it. All right, another scavenging site. Abandoned military base. No hostile forces have been detected, but there are probably some resources we can find here. Searched area. And a small cache of resources has been found. Tech 75, materials 675. And I heard a ding. That usually means something new. Yeah, okay, that must be that a pier was discovered. We probably need to start doing more recruitment. Okay, I'm gonna look at these and then I'll get back. Okay, so out of these different soldiers, I think right now Carolina's probably the best one. I really like these traits. We'll make her a cross between a heavy, we'll multiclass her with an assault. So let's go ahead and recruit her. Paste to Phoenix Point. Oh, because I gotta select down here first? Okay, well that was a mistake. Okay, and so she has 20 strength. Eight willpower and 14 speed. All right, go to training school. Because Phoenix Point still, we did not get rid of the training facility. Nope, it's still there. All right, let's go here.
The New Jericho Haven is under attack.
Looks like they might be able to defeat them.
Research complete.
Okay. Yeah, okay, looks like they're going to win that fight. Alright, another Anu. It would be good, though, if we were able to get up there and get some points for helping them out. Okay, very good. Assault rifle. 31.6. 31.6. Same. Effective range 32. Okay, so it has a longer range. Ammo capacity 36. Okay, so longer. So pretty much this information here is the same, but it has a longer range and more ammo. Okay. Oh, and we can build a I didn't see that. Could we already do that? Had we reverse engineered that? I don't know. But it has 120, 63, 130, 45. Okay, I think I did already look at that one. So we're looking at the infiltrator class. Yeah, I think we do this. I just don't know that we'll be able to get up there in time. They're going to win that fight. Okay, I think we're gonna let them win it. Lay of the land. The Manticore has encountered a new Jericho scouting expedition. They're producing detailed maps of the region. We gotta think big, Commander McGrath explains. Can't just sit around in our havens and hope this will blow over. We need to know the lay of the land. It's our darned planet after all. And you know what they say, the devil's in the details. Yeah, pay for the data. Minus 15 tech and minus 30 food. We can afford it. All right, says McGrath. That's a fair trade. Sending you everything we've got so far. Sites added to the Geoscape for exploration and links to the past. So that exploration site. Would this be the links to the past one? Okay, this one up here. This one up here. That's 3. And 4. Or, well, I don't know. Okay. Who knows? Maybe that was added. I don't know. But what is this? The Manticore has landed at an abandoned military base. This site is not on the old maps and databases. It looks like it was used to train and develop some sort of special operations unit dedicated to fighting the invaders. There's a lot of equipment here we can use. So it's strange to wonder about this place. They could have been us, or we could have been them. So 50 tech and 375 materials. Oh, that revealed this guy here. Haven reports and scientific observations have identified new Pandoran mutations. The following analysis is available. So the Arthon Brute Alpha species, classification A Alpha-1, an enhanced variation of the brute mutation with enhanced melee capabilities. Reports state that the creature has an evolved pincer limb capable of considerable damage. And the Triton Ghoul, a A subspecies of hitman with heightened perception and regeneration capabilities. Using disciples of Anu technology, it is capable of infecting opponents from a distance as well as draining their blood in close quarters. Direct confrontation not advised. Species classification T Alpha V. Well, good to see that they've got shotguns while we still don't. And that's almost over with up there. Yep, they repelled the attack. More Anu. Factory. Our operatives have set down outside an abandoned factory. There's a lot of old and wrecked machinery here. Perhaps we can use some of it. And we can. There's a surprising amount of functional tech here. Good that we found this place. 175 tech and 100 materials. Two days away from... building our Helios. We really need the Helios. Okay, now we got some snipers. Now this might be a good one. Let me check my notes. Okay, I think we're going to pass on these. All our Anu's down here, huh? Oh, hey, there's an Anu growing food. What do you know? That's the first time ever. Ladland. Our operatives have discovered a theme park dedicated to the lucrative lads, a novelty boy band made up of young hedge fund managers who enjoyed enormous success with their single Golden Gecko before crashing spectacularly when their second album failed to sell more than 100 copies. The park, like the band itself, was initially thought to be intended ironically. It is unusually well preserved. Rupert, classy lad Kane, formerly of the band, now works as an analyst for New Jericho. In an urgent message, he pleads for us to destroy the park and not let anyone know about it. Mr. West does not know about my history with the band, he says, and I don't know what he would do if he found out I was part of something so frivolous. We're going to dismantle the park for material. Get 375 materials. Half the park appears to be made of plywood, but there's at least a few bits and pieces we can repurpose. What's ahead? Satagu. Satagu has been processing the information recently gathered by the Haven Scouts and offers to share some of it with us in exchange for parts for the hollowed machines she is tasked with maintaining. Yeah, okay. Agree to the exchange. She uploads the data to our system, and we've got 3 scavenging sites added to the geoscope. Okay, very good. This has a store. So nothing really that we would want. Just looking at, like, you know, where we would be able to defend, move quickly and defend. I mean, that looks like It would be good to get another research base. Oh, what is this? An infiltrator. And I probably should move back up that direction. So we can, because we need to defend all this area anyway, and we could come down here eventually and do this. Though that'd be that would defeat the whole idea of defending that area. 1 day and 21 hours till we get our next, or we get to Helios. Okay. Well, let's just keep checking things out.
Construction complete.
An eerie sight awaits our operatives at this location. Hundreds of tanks stand abandoned on a crumbling road. No battle was ever fought here. The weapons of the past were designed to kill fellow human beings, not to withstand a shapeless, relentless alien mist. To New Jericho, the soldiers who fought here were heroes worth remembering, even though they were let down by corrupt, foolish governments. To Sanhedrin, they were victims of a decaying political system that could only resolve its problems with violence. To the disciples of Anu, they are an embodiment of the abominations of the old world. The question is, what are they to us? So we can build a memorial that portrays them as heroes, and that's minus 50 materials. Build a memorial that portrays them as victims, minus 20 materials. Build a memorial that portrays them as fools, or let those machines of death rot. So I don't know why we would build a memorial at all. Just tanks, right? I mean, let these machines of death rot. We get +3 from attitude from Anu and -3 from New Jericho. There's no need to obsess over the failures of the past. If they couldn't defeat the Pandora virus, then how can they help us defeat it now? Okay. I was going to try and pause and read what those notifications were. The basement of brilliant ideas. Our operatives set down in a small town far from other population centers. A house-to-house search reveals one place with a trapdoor in the floor. There is an entire bunker under the house. Looks like someone was preparing for an apocalypse. Search the bunker. The bunker is fully functional and well stocked, but its single occupant seems to have perished from the effects of regularly ingesting bleach. Wow. Our best guess is that this was part of some kind of religious ritual. Materials +225, food +50, okay. Okay, elite training. So, okay, that was just telling us the different elite trainings getting built in those areas. And that's all the time we have left for today's episode, so not very exciting. But, you know, the manufacturing the helos, when it was saying 1 day, whatever, it seemed like the line, this line right here, dividing day and night, passed over us like 50 times while it was still saying, oh, well, yeah, still got a day to build. I don't know. It seemed to take forever. Anyway. Those people watching are probably like, yeah, it serves you right, because it does take forever, and you should have been building something else. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me know if you have any comments, questions, etc. It wasn't a very exciting episode because we didn't really do anything except for fly around and check things out. But hopefully you enjoyed it and you'll come back and join us when we continue. Until then, have a perfectly great day.